So we're about to celebrate our 60th anniversary, which should take us back to 1966. Is that right?
That's correct.
So how did you first get involved? Were you invited to a meeting, or how did walk me through the very beginning from your history?
One day we got a knock on the door from Dan Dimich, who was one of the people that agreed from First Church Downtown to help launch this new congregation. Knocked on the door and said, "We're getting ready to start a Methodist church out here. Would you be interested?" And we both said, yes, we would. There were a number of congregations, I don't know how many, or members of First Church Downtown that most of them lived right in that area, that agreed to become a part of a new congregation, which would mean leaving their own church.
So it's 1966. You and your husband have 3 sons. How did you first get connected with this brand new Clay church?
Well, I think it might have been through First Methodist or something. Some way I realized they were starting Clay out in that engineering building at Notre Dame, and I thought we'd just go out there.
I don't know a lot about Notre Dame, but I don't associate them with the United Methodist Church. Did they know you were United Methodist meeting there?
One of those people that helped organize this thing was a handball player, and was playing handball with somebody from Notre Dame, and telling him about this situation. And he said, "That sounds interesting. Let's see if we can help. Let me take it to the hierarchy." So at that particular time, that was when the Catholics were going through quite an ecumenical shift in their thinking. They provided us their auditorium in their engineering building and 3 classrooms upstairs that they cleared chairs out of, so we'd have place to put the kids. We carried about 90% of what we used for services in every Sunday, because we only had a small little cabinet to keep things in. And we resurrected the auditorium by hanging a red drape over the chalkboard at the back of the stage. And that created our sanctuary feel.
In 60 years, Clay Church has introduced thousands and thousands of people to Jesus Christ. I would think that you would have some pride in that, wouldn't you? That feels good to be a part of starting something that has been.
I think the church means a lot to me. Clay Church does, and just going there on Sundays and being there, and the knitting group that I belong to, and the people I know from there, it means a lot to me.
Part of the fact of being charter members that we helped rear this thing has kept us active, but all the friendships that we have put together over the years, almost all of our friends are related with the church somehow, even some that have left.
So what advice would you give to the people that are joining Clay now? What would you like to say to them, or what's your message to them as they begin their journey, much like you and Sue did when you had that knock on the door?
Get involved. Find a circle group, or find a mission thing that you want to work on. Children's programs. There are so many things that need support from the congregation that just don't be a come Sunday and go home participant.
Been an interesting time. It makes me think of what my religion really means to me.